morning, everyone. Good morning, let's have some fun. Goodbye to the moon. Hello to the sun. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and hello, dear Storytime families and friends. My name is Kim and I work at the Stillwater Public Library in Stillwater, Minnesota. We have been sharing stories each week online for quite some time now, and I've been pretending that we are in the library's story kitchen. We have a little baby bear puppet who comes each week, and I've been pretending he has his own bakery, Baby Bear's Bakery. And we check on him each week to see what he is making, what recipe, because it always has something to do with the stories or songs or poems that we're sharing that day. So let's go see. Baby Bear, come on out here. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting looking. I noticed on the little sandwich board out front that it says you are making BAO today. You are making BAO. You know, that's a new recipe for me. Do you have some things to tell me about it? It's going to be the main thing in our book today. That's right. Okay, and where did you find the recipe for how to make BAO? It's in the back of the book. The author put her family's recipe for making BAO in the back of the book. And the publisher also made a printout of the recipe so you can print it out and it's easy to follow along that way too. And we'll put a link to that from our website. So what do you have here? This is so interesting. I notice you have your little rolling pin and you're rolling out some dough. That's the special dough for the BAO in a little circle. And now it looks a little thinner on the edge and a little bit thicker in the middle. And that is the way you are supposed to roll out BAO. And why is that? Because when you put the things inside, then you pinch it all together and that thinner edge helps you to fold the edge in like a little pleated way because it's thinner. Well, let's see. I see a long piece of the dough here, and that's what Big Bear's going to cut up into pieces to then roll out the little pieces for the BAO. And there's some fillings. There's a savory filling with mushrooms and tofu and carrots in it. Oh, and you can also make like a sweet BAO that tastes more like dessert. And this is a red bean paste, and it is pretty sweet, isn't it? Oh my goodness. You know what? I think these are going to be delicious. Now I notice something else on the table here. This here is a bamboo steamer. And that's what you're going to use to steam the BAO, isn't it? You're going to steam the BAO. And so Big Bear is going to boil some water in this pan, and then after Baby Bear has put the BAO in here, we'll put the steamer on top of the pan and it'll steam to cook the BAO, and then when it's done, we'll take the steamer back off again and let it cool, and then delicious BAO, right? Yeah, and this is a recipe that some of your Chinese friends like to make, and now some of your all of your friends like to make because it's so delicious, isn't it? Okay, so why don't we go and read that book, because this is something that we want to learn all about. What should we do? You want us to look at the cover of the book. Why don't you say goodbye to the kids quick? Okay, yeah. And the kids are going to look at the cover of the book, and they're going to see the girl named Amy Wu, and the perfect bow. She is sitting on top of a pretend bow that is enormous, and she's sitting there with her pet. What is her pet? Can you tell? Look really closely. It's a little white cat with a blue ribbon around its neck, isn't it? Do you think there might be a stuffy cat that looks a little like that somewhere here in the room? Look around. Do you see the cat? Sure enough, there is a white cat with a blue ribbon around its neck, just like Amy Wu's pet cat. We're going to have to find out all about making BAO in this book, Amy Wu and the Perfect BAO, written by Kat Zhang, illustrated by Charlene Chua, and on the back it says BAO, one or more Chinese steamed buns with savory or sweet filling. And I already took off the dust jacket for this book because it looked exactly like the cover of the book. Like we said, sometimes they look the same and sometimes they look different. I'm going to open it up to get ready to read. Amy Wu and the Perfect BAO. And this is published by Aladdin, Simon & Schuster, and we are so thankful to be able to share it together today. And here are all sorts of different BAO, and the kitty is thinking bow like bow, not like bow, because there are different ways to pronounce it, but the Americanized way is bow. Oh, there's Amy Wu. Doesn't that look delicious? Amy Wu and the Perfect BAO. Amy can do a lot of things. She can brush her teeth. She can tie her shoe. She can even do both at once. Sort of. She's making a mess, isn't she? But there's one thing Amy cannot do. She cannot make the perfect BAO. Sometimes they come out too small. Sometimes they come out too big. Sometimes she adds too much filling. Sometimes not enough. And sometimes they fall apart before they reach her mouth. Amy's mom and dad make perfect BAO. So does her grandma. Their BAO are soft and fluffy and so delicious. Amy could eat them all day. Sometimes she does. Today, Amy is going to do it. She is going to make the world's most perfect BAO. It says perfect BAO plan. Amy, make best BAO, eat. BAO making is an all-day event. Amy's dad starts in the morning mixing together the ingredients for the dough. Then it's time to knead. So you push it down like that. He pushes the dough. He punches the dough. Amy gives it a try too. They leave the dough to rise. Amy keeps an eye on it just in case. It grows bigger and bigger and even bigger. Amy's dad squishes the dough down just in time. He rolls it into a log and cuts it into pieces. Meanwhile, Amy's mom seasons meat for the filling. She puts in garlic, mushrooms, ginger, salt, pepper. Everyone gathers around the table and rolls up their sleeves. It's time to get to work. Amy's first BAO turns out a little funny. So does the second. It's hard to know how much filling to add. Too little and the BAO is sad and empty. Too much and oops. It's also hard to pinch the BAO shut just right. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Can you do it? Pinch, pinch, pinch. Amy watches her mom make a perfect BAO. She watches her dad make a perfect BAO. And her grandma too. They all try to teach her. Roll out the dough like this, says Amy's dad. Use just enough filling, says Amy's mom. Pinch, 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 says Amy's grandma. But Amy's BAO just aren't the same. They are too empty or too fat. They have holes in them. They leak. Maybe today won't be the day after all. Maybe Amy just can't make a perfect BAO. Then Amy has an idea. The pieces of dough were cut for grown-up hands, but Amy's hands are very small. She whispers her idea into her grandma's ear. Amy's grandma cuts each piece of dough into 2 smaller pieces. Amy-sized pieces. Now they fit perfectly in Amy's palms. Carefully, Amy rolls the dough so it's thicker on the inside and thinner at the edge. She adds just the right amount of filling. She pinches it shut. And there it is! Amy's perfect BAO. She makes another, and another, and even more after that. She's a BAO-making master. Soon all the dough and filling are gone. Everyone is tired, but they're not done yet. Amy's grandma boils a big pot of water. It's time to steam the BAO. Amy keeps an eye on the steamer just in case. All her perfect bow, and all the imperfect ones too, are snug inside. The bow are done. Amy's mom lifts the lid of the steamer. Whoosh! Out comes a puff of steam. Amy can't see anything at all. The steam clears. There are Amy's perfect bow. They are not too small. They are not too big. They have just the right amount of filling and they do not leak. They are soft and fluffy and so delicious. Amy eats one, then another. Then she eats one of the not so perfect bow, and you know what? It tastes just as good. She brought bow to share. At school, it looks like, with her friends and her teacher. And oh boy, do they all think it is delicious. Meow. Here is the recipe at the end of the book. Amy's family recipe. And here is a bow. And that is the end of that story called Amy Wu and the Perfect Bow by Kat Zhang, illustrated by Charlene Chua. All right, I'm going to move our book and the stand out of the way here because I want to show you the bamboo steamer that we used at our house when we learned how to make bao. So you can see it has a lid to keep the steam in while the bao is steaming. And this one is a double-decker steamer. There's 2 layers, so we were able to steam 2 layers of the bao at one time. And it was so much fun, I can tell you. We had better check in with the snail, with the mail, and see what he has. I assume it must be the letter of the day, since that's what he usually brings for us. Snail, could you say hi to the kids, please? Yeah. And do you have the letter of the day? You do. And may I go ahead and get it? All right. Here is our envelope that we are used to getting Baby Bear and Storytime friends from the letter of the day headquarters. So is that it? That's not it? There's something else for us? Oh my goodness. Well, this is a surprise. I'm going to put this down to find out. May I check for it? Oh, it's in the small pocket? Okay. Oh, my goodness. Look. It's a tiny little letter. And it also says to Storytime Friends at Stillwater Public Library, and it's from Firefly. And even the stamp has a tiny firefly on it. Oh my goodness. I wonder what it is. Is there anything else for us? There is something else? Okay, this is an unusual day. Let me take a look and see. Is it a letter? No. It's, oh my goodness. It feels like a puppet. Is it a puppet? Oh my goodness. It's Firefly. So you delivered Firefly along with the tiny letter. Oh my goodness. Well, Snail, what a big day today. Thank you so much. Hey, Firefly, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Snail, why don't you say goodbye to the kids? Okay, and we'll see you next time. You always surprise us, don't you? Okay. Oh my goodness, Firefly. Thanks for coming. I am wondering, oh, he's flashing. What do you think he's telling us? Now, there are lots of fireflies in the world, aren't there? There are over 2,000 kinds, and they all flash differently. They all flash differently. But I see there's this little tiny envelope, and that's from you. Is it a message of some sort? Oh, it's a poem. Because we are talking about National Poetry Month this month of April. We've been sharing a poem each day that we've done story time together. And so is this our poem? It is. Do you think it's going to be about a firefly? I think it is too. Okay, why don't we open it together and take out the tiny poem. And see what it is. Oh, it's from Firefly. Okay, and this is a poem from China. And it goes like this. We're going to need to go over by the moon, though, for this. All right. Our poem is called Firefly. I think if you flew up to the sky beside the moon, you would twinkle like a star. Oh. That is by Lipo. Oh, Firefly, that's a lovely poem. Thank you so much for bringing it. Would you like to keep it up there with you? You would. Okay. Why don't you and the moon just hang out, and the kids and I are gonna go and check on Baby Bear. All right. Thanks, Firefly, for bringing our poem. Oh my goodness. Well, here is our letter of the day that we're going to show to Baby Bear and see if he has a stuffy. We've been working our way through the alphabet since last fall, and oh my goodness, we're getting near the end of the alphabet. Here is the big capital letter U and the little lowercase letter u. Let's draw it in the air. If you hold up your finger, your magic finger, we're going to go big capital U. Let's do it again. And now let's do the little lowercase u. Let's do it again. The little lowercase u. Let's go see how Baby Bear is doing. We should sing our song though first, just so we don't forget. Here is our alphabet chart, and we'll sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And when we get down to letter U, and here U is for umbrella, we'll say yay, because it's the letter of the day. Okay? Here we go. A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, yay! V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Nice work, everybody. Letter U. And we will go and check with Baby Bear to see if he has a stuffy. Baby Bear, coming over here, please. We've got the letter of the day. Were you sleeping? A little nap. We've got the letter of the day, letter U. And we were wondering, did you bring a stuffy today for the letter U? Will you go get it, please? Okay. The letter U. I wonder what he has. Oh, hold it up. Oh my goodness. What is it? A unicorn stuffy. Unicorn. Because U is for unicorn. Let's say it. U is for unicorn. Oh, you almost dropped your stuffy. Oh my goodness. All right, Baby Bear. Pet your stuffy quickly because we want to see the bow that you made. Was it a little tricky? So Big Bear had to help you. But is it delicious? It's delicious. Okay. All right, let's go check and see what he's done. Oh my goodness. I see two different sizes of bow here. I see let's see, let's open up the steamer first. Baby Bear, can you hold that? And look at the bow in the little steamer that Baby Bear made. It's nice and cool and ready to be eaten. And here on my plate, or maybe this is for Big Bear, I don't know, there is a big bow that's more of a regular size. And look at, here is a little bow for Baby Bear. Oh my goodness, and there's glasses of milk too. They look so delicious, and they actually smell really delicious too. Well, Baby Bear, what a wonderful, wonderful treat to have a recipe for bao. Here, this is the last week of Story Kitchen. Do you know that? And we're going to do some different things in the next weeks. And Miss Elisa will be sharing stories in May virtually, and then in June we'll be doing Story Explorer stories as we are doing the summer reading program. So why don't you say goodbye to the kids? Yeah. Do you know what I think that, will you do Bye Bye Butterfly with me today? Let's do that together for something special. And because I think Butterfly is on vacation right now. Okay, so get your hands ready for Bye Bye Butterfly. Here we go. Bye bye butterfly, bye bye butterfly. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Okay, turn it around. In a while, crocodile. In a while, crocodile. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Okay, big gorilla. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Kangaroo. Toodaloo, kangaroo, toodaloo, kangaroo. Out the door, dinosaur, out the door, dinosaur. Gotta go, buffalo, gotta go, buffalo. See you soon, raccoon, see you soon, raccoon. What's next? Here's a hug, ladybug, here's a hug, ladybug. Take care, Baby Bear, take care, Baby Bear. That's it. That's the end, my friend. That's the end, my friend. Oh, yeah, they should give themselves a hand for that. Thank you so much, friends, for spending this time together, reading and singing and talking. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, friends. I miss you.